Got a new poster. Poster for my favorite arc in My Hero Academia, the sports festival. Yeah, I think it fits pretty well. But hey, it's Pirate Style Jutsu here. Oh, hold on, sorry. Let me just that. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed the last chapter of My Hero Academia. I read it, but I didn't do a live reaction. But yeah, it was a pretty good chapter. Pretty Shirakumo is so yeah, apparently uh, Aizawa's old friend is tied to uh, Kurogiri. So I don't know, like maybe his a part of his quirk is a part of Kurogiri's quirk. So I don't know. I don't know. Apparently in Vigilantes it's expanded out a lot more. I don't read Vigilantes. I gotta catch up. I gotta start reading that. But yeah. So Aizawa's not too happy about what happened with his friend. I guess he died maybe, but yeah, his quirk is kind of taken apparently as a to be a part of Kurogiri's quirk, so they're kind of interrogating him. But yeah, that was last week. And it also apparently Uraraka's crush is pretty much revealed to everyone, like her crush on Deku. And All Might is subbing for Aizawa, and while he's interrogating him, Kurogiri in Tartarus. So but yeah, but let's get right into chapter 253. Wait, hold on. Sorry, 254, titled "More than Anyone, You Are a Hero." So yeah, here we see the cover of Shonen Jump, looking pretty cool, with Deku and Bakugo looking ready for battle. And this, I assume this is maybe the villain for the new movie. He has like this really cool mask and like silver hair. So this looks this pretty awesome cover page, or Shonen Jump page. But yeah, let's get it right into the chapter. Oh, here's that other. Oh, the color page from last week with Ida was amazing, by the way, and this one looks good too. You get Deku and Uraraka and Ida and Kirishima and Todoroki, Bakugo, Momo, Aizawa. It's very cool, detailed color page here. You got the villains in the back. I get that's Shigaraki and Toga. So yeah, it looks. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, whoops. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. But yeah, so yeah, let's get into the chapter 254. Okay, so we're seeing his friend Shirakumo. It's like a flashback. Oboro Shirakumo died during the internship we were doing together. So, I bet the three of us together could solve any crisis thrown our way. Let's all form an agency together. So it's Shirakumo, President Mike, and Aizawa, of course. I've said this before, but Shota is really great at seeing smaller details. It happened just after he said those words. As long as we're not fighting over the money, he got caught up in collapse. So we're going between back and forth between Aizawa's narration and the actual dialogue in the flashback. He got caught up in a collapsing building. It all happened too abruptly. At one time, we strove to become heroes together. Back when they were, sorry, I don't know why I read that. Back when they were all still UA students. In other words, Kurogiri is a Nomu. Wow. And Shirakumo's corpse served as the base for it. That possibility is very high. So yeah, so Kurogiri is a Nomu. Pretty advanced Nomu because he's definitely intelligent. He can talk. I guess he's like high end. But we used to be called the Three Stooges of Class A. Present Mike is freaking out. What the hell am I supposed to make of this? What does it mean? There's all for one. UA is a bundle of top tier quirks. So the logic adds up, doesn't it? Here's a Gran Torino. It's like inconspicuously scrounging from leftovers from a 5-star restaurant, or so he said. Most likely they swapped out his body for another during the cremation process, and then transformed him into one of the sickening playthings, a Nomu. So, oh wow, so this is actually, it's not just his quirk, his actual, like, body. So did he not actually die? Or, yeah, I guess we don't really know how Nomus are made, but I guess they made it out of his corpse. And then transformed into the singing plaything. No, searching for a meaning in that would be fruitless, DJ. All that, all that's left inside him is evil. I can't wrap my head around this. We knocked him out because he was trying to use his quirk. Why did you call us here? If you're expecting some miracle to happen because of our strong bonds, I'd say you've watched one too many movies. With a strong enough basis, even a miracle becomes possible. Oh, we see flashback to High End. According to the reports, the Nomu Endeavor defeated is in Kyushu had a distinct personality. It had an attachment to or obsession with fighting strong adversaries. From the burnt corpse's DNA results, we learned that its original body was from a thug who made his living in underground cage fighting. Interesting. So you're saying it retained his personality from when he was human? But I'm sorry to say that I already battled Kurogiri UA once. It did not only speak, and not only did he speak differently, but he also didn't react in the slightest when he saw me. Yeah, that's true. I guess, yeah, Kurogiri was definitely in the USJ incident. They may have experimented on him so that his altered or perhaps erased memories have an effect on him that forces him to carry out orders. I'll say it once more. If we can get him to talk, it will help tremendously with our investigation. Present Mike, Eraserhead. We want you to bring back Oboro Shirakumo's lingering attachment. So yeah, they're sitting across from him in his cell, looking very serious. So you're just asking us to take a nice stroll down memory lane, is it? Please. What about his family? If you two are unsuccessful, then... So Aizawa just turns his quirk right on. I'll be damned if I let his family hear this sickening story. He's awake. You may begin. Oh. He yawns. Even though he doesn't have a mouth, it looks like he yawns. A rare visitor indeed. I haven't seen you since the UA attack. Even with Eraser looking at him, his fog isn't disappearing or dissipating. In other words, his actual body is now made up of that stuff. Your little theory has it's got to be off the mark. This guy has got absolutely nothing in common with Shirakumo. Tell me, how is Tomo Shigaraki? Is he well? He hasn't been captured, has he? As if we tell you. I see. What a pity. Are you worried about Shigaraki? But of course. Looking after him is my mission. Aizawa was just still looking intensely. Here's Present Mike. Well, sucks to be you then. I can't think of a shittier mission than looking after that emo punk hat. He just gets cut off. I don't resent my mission after all. I just can't leave him alone. It's my nature. Aizawa was just all expression, just like he's not saying anything. Oh, here he goes. Even when I walked straight by a stray kitten without picking it up, you were the kind of guy that who would take it with a second thought. Oh, so he's got a little kitty on his shoulder. Hang in there. I'm not sure where you're going with this. Why did you come here today? No reaction. I always hesitated and left things half done when it really mattered. So you're Shota Aizawa. I'm Shirakumo. Nice to meet you, Shota. Shota, sorry. Did I say Shota? Shota, the dining hall's gonna fill up. But in spite of that, I'll lend you my goggles. That way you'll be able to close in and on the bad guys while protecting your eyes. Now we match. So they both got the goggles. You always pulled me along. I'm sorry, but you seem to have mistaken this place for a confession booth or something. You always lit up a room and kept looking ahead without worrying about the consequences. Even though when you died, there's no second chances. Yamada and me, we're teachers now, and I'm always strict with my students. I did hear that he's got a long list of expulsions to his name. It's a Gran Torino. On paper, he does. Class 2A. Hey, did you see? Mr. Eraser walked out with a real mean look on his face. So, same as usual then. No, it was even worse than usual. It was like when he expelled us. Not as bad as when it happened to us then. That still gives me nightmares. I seriously thought my life was over. But we've all grown a lot thanks to his strict teaching, haven't we? So there's some new students we've never seen before. They're still in UA, but they're in class 2A. Oh, come on. You can't go expel people just to ward them. Because of Crazy Head, our permanent records have been scarred forever. You want the authority to expel and re-enroll your students? Yes. Self-sacrifice is not the same as throwing one's life away. I would like all these misinformed young men and women to experience what death is like, if only once. That should allow them to strive and to reach even greater heights. So you talk to Principal Nezu. Well, our students at UA, our selling point at UA is our flexible learning culture, so I want people like you to become heroes who can pull other people along. I want you to live long, fulfilling lives, so that is why Shirakumo, so he take off his goggles. If you're still in there, somewhere, then let's become heroes. The three of us together. Wow. As I was actually crying here. I never thought I'd see that. His long-lost friend right before his eyes. Will Aizawa's voice reach him? Wow. Yeah, that's a chapter. Pretty intense little interrogation there, trying to reach their friend Shirakumo. So yeah, that was a pretty simple chapter, just kind of intimate, but yeah, I guess I needed this to kind of relax after the new chapter of One Piece, because whoo, that was quite a chapter. But yeah, that's my live reaction to chapter 254 of My Hero. And so yeah, Pirate Jutsu signing off.